Hello, everybody, and welcome to African Accent TV. My name is Bongiem. Well, Zodwa Wabantu left jaws dropped on the floor as she was recently in with Lasizwe on his recent show. I think it's Drink It or Sip It or Tell the Truth. And she had a lot to say, particularly about her sexual experiences with some South African celebrities. But within the long list that she said that she had, we only got one name from that list of people that she has had sexual encounters with, and that is Thabo from Black Motion. And that left a lot to be said, and it opened a whole lot of can of worms. But before we get into that, let us just slot in our intro and see you in literally a second. Hello everybody, and welcome to African Accent TV, where we bring you South African current issues as they happen. From sports, politics and entertainment, we make sure to keep you in the loop. And all you have to do on your side is to subscribe to our channel, like the video, click on the notification bell, comment and share the juice so that we continue bringing you South African hot topics. Alright, so Lasizwe has a new show on YouTube. It's called Sip It or Drink It, where he invites some of South Africa's, A-listers, celebrities, to just come have fun. And they draw a bunch of questions from a pot. And if you don't want to tell the truth, or if you don't want to answer the question, then you sip it. They have like a concoction of, it's not alcoholic, so I don't know what they put in it, but it is supposed to just discourage you from sipping it and to tell the truth. So Zodwa Wabantu was one of Lasizwe's guests on his recent episode, and she sipped nothing. She told the truth all the way. No question was uncomfortable for her, and she told the truth. As she said, one of the questions that Lasizwe drew out of her pot was to ask her on which South African celebrities she has had intimate encounters with, and she must drop a name. And she didn't sip it. Well, everyone thought that she was gonna sip it. I thought she would sip it. I would have sipped it, even though I would be sipping on some Lulama kombucha. Remember, I love Lulama kombucha. It's a kombucha drink. It is very healthy, but it's quite acidic. So if I just release certain small burps throughout the interview, please pardon me. It is not me. It is the effect of the Lulama. So I would have sipped it, but she didn't. Not Zodwa. She didn't. So then she came out and disclosed that one of the South African celebrities that she has had an intimate encounters with is Thabo from Black Motion. Just like that. And she also said that apparently he has a girlfriend. Where do I enter in that? Obviously, jaws were dropped, including Lasizwe's, but that topic ended up trending on Twitter for more than a day, more than a good day. And people were just, shocked at the level of transparency that Zodwa was willing to go. But her truth is her truth, but I just think it's unfair to involve other people in your truth. You can say anything that you want to say about yourself, but then why are you including other people's names? I know they are part of your story, but I think people's truth must just be limited to them. It's your truth. You keep it to yourself. Just make it all about you. But people responded. People were laughing at that sort of broke the the intimacy code. And apparently the intimacy code is that, once we do it, it's supposed to be staying here. And usually people tell a friend or two, not the whole nation, because I think the video is like over 100,000 people have already been watching it. So she literally told the whole country, who she did the deed with. And so then after people moved past being shocked and laughing about it, now they took a deeper look, into what Zodwa said. And what Zodwa said was that, she had an intimate night with Thabo from Black Motion, and they were not in a relationship. That I think they met at a party and then decided that, hey, I like your vibe, you seem to also like my vibe, let's continue on liking each other's vibes at my place, at Zodwa's place. But the timeline started now to be interrogated, that as far as public knowledge, Thabo from Black Motion has a child with, I think it's Mapa Sega, not sure about her surname, but it's Dintle from Scandal, Miss Coco Friday. I enjoy those short clips that she does. Her sister has a baby with Thabo from Black Motion. So now people started questioning that, how is it possible that now, so meaning Zodwa, when you were busy with this person, you were busy with a person, and the person left a baby and a woman to be busy with you. Is that what you're telling us, Zodwa? But so people started interrogating that, and I can only imagine on how uncomfortable it must have been for Thabo or the mother of his child. So then Thabo came out with a hilarious video to just say that, hey guys, listen, it is what it is, it is what it is. I'll slot in the video so you can check it out. So then he was like, no, it is what it is. It happened. But he came through just to clear the air that no, he didn't. He wasn't intimate with Zodwa while he was still in a relationship with the mother of his child. He says that he was single at the time, just to clear the
air. My side of the story. Okay. First of all, before anything, you guys need to respect the mother of my child, because she was not involved, she was not there. Please leave her name out, because I was not seeing her. I was not in a relationship with her, and I was not seeing anyone at that time. Hence I did what I did. Please respect the mother of my child. It's fine if you judge me. I knock natawana.
So that is what Thabo from Black Motion had to say to clear out his name, and just to also to tell people to just relax themselves, and not to be so uptight about, extramural activities that he gets up to in his personal time. But I'm just glad that he cleared the air for the sake of the current relationship that he is in. I am not sure if he's still in a relationship with the mother of his child. I remember that they had a whole lot of breaking up and getting back together, I don't know if it was during her pregnancy or even after it, but to whomever he's in a relationship with, I am glad that he came out, to just clear the air about what is going on, because he just basically came out and said that it is what it is, that is what adults do at adult time, and I was not in a relationship, I was not seeing anyone, so there were no crimes committed. And then thank you, Zodwa, for sharing the information to the whole country. But there's that. But there was another loophole in Zodwa's interview. She was very specific to say when answering the question that she went home with Thabo from Black Motion 2 weeks ago. This interview aired last week. It aired last week, meaning 2 weeks ago. It's probably the second last week of July. But then Zodwa gave the same response when she had a similar question on the McG's Podcast and Chill podcast on YouTube. And this interview with Meg G happened 2 months ago, where Meg G even asked her which famous people has she done the deed with. And she also said 2 weeks ago, I went home with Thabo for Black Motion. So, I don't know, it's the timeline is a bit skew because it's not adding up. Because then if you've only done it once with Thabo and you answered Lasizwe on his show that aired last week that you did the deed with him 2 weeks ago, and you gave the same response to Meg G that you all did the deed 2 weeks ago, but on Meg G's interview was 2 months ago. So what's the 2 weeks? So it's either Lasizwe also shot this interview around the same time that Meg G shot his interview with Zodwa, and maybe Lasizwe's interview took long to be maybe edited or to have the green light for it to be broadcasted. Maybe it took 2 months, for maybe they were waiting to finish the whole season, and then that's after they compile the whole season, then that's when they'll release the interview week by week. So that's a possibility if the interviews were shot around the same time frame, like Meg G's interview and Lasizwe's interview. Maybe they were shot on the same week, and maybe Lasizwe's interview with Meg G got released first 2 months ago, and only Lasizwe's interview is getting released now, as in last week. But there's another loophole. If that's the possibility, I looked into it. I was like, okay, cool, maybe makes sense. It could be a possibility. But in Zodwa's interview with Meg G, she didn't have braces on, and her journey with having braces is something that she included the public in, because she continuously posted pictures on her Instagram, just to let us in on her journey, on just fixing her teeth for them to be according to her, satisfaction, to her standards. And that journey only started a good month or so after her interview with Meg G aired. So she had already shot Meg G's interview when she said that she did the deed with Thabo from Black Motion. She had already shot the interview before she had her braces. She did the Lasizwe show with braces on. Please stay with me. She did the Lasizwe show with braces on, meaning that it was way after the 2 weeks that she had said on Meg G's interview. So something is not adding up. Is not adding up. Is it a technical error? I don't know. Or maybe time doesn't matter to Zodwa. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it happened. It happened, and we both know it. Who knows, So it was a conversation. It opened conversations as to what's the book of law when it comes to the casualties of doing the deed, and also just everyone having a laugh on how people's laundries can literally be hung out in the open for everyone to see just because someone feels like dropping a name. Well, please do share with us. That's that for this episode. Share with us your thoughts, and do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel, and please do hit the notification bell, and just be one of the first people to know when we upload, and let us just get the conversation started. From me to you, it's love, peace, and happiness. Till we meet again. Bye.